videos. And if you're viewing on YouTube, don't forget to press like and subscribe over on YouTube. No, that's okay. We'll wait. Press like and subscribe. Press the share button and share on your social media. If you're an influencer, drop us a line. We'll be more than happy to feature your channel, perhaps vice versa. And help us to get out of this 1,750 to 1,740 algorithmically induced slump of BS. Here at the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. Probably why we see our subscribers mysteriously oscillating between 1,740 and 1,750 subscribers for now pushing 2 weeks. I'm sure it's perfectly organic, folks. I'm sure it's got nothing to do with algorithms, right? We're also on BitChute. We have exclusive content there. And sorry to our BitChute viewers. BitChute was experiencing technical difficulties yesterday, and we did not upload our video. So make sure you subscribe over on YouTube, wherever you're viewing, as we have vastly more content uploaded to the YouTube platform because it's so feature-rich. Today's featured product is the Fauci committed fraud products. Perhaps you'd like to place your feet on Fauci's face every time you get out of the shower. If so, perhaps pick up a Fauci committed fraud bath mat. You can find all of that at our homepage, smAsho.com. You can find our social media links there. And that would be in the smAsho merch shop if you want to pick yourself up a Fauci committed fraud bath mat. I don't know when he's going to shut up. And shout out to Mr. Keebler. Shut up, Fauci. Fauci, shut up. By the way, we have a lengthy coronavirus section at smashomash.com/forum. If you haven't checked that out, I just updated it only, well, it was more than 16 seconds ago. It was actually 20 minutes ago. But there's been an update in the coronavirus section of the forum. If you want to see what was going on a year ago today, yesterday was the anniversary of the declaration by the WHO of a pandemic. Check it out at smashomash.com/forum. You can also find links on our homepage to our Discord channel. There's our Discord channel. There's a permanent invite link there on the Discord channel. So go check that out if you haven't already done so. And let's do a cosmology segment. Some interesting stories came out today. And here at the Smash News Network, we like to cover them. Allow me to remove myself. So today's cosmology segment, we've got 3 different stories. One, how about organic material returned by Hayabusa 1? So you may be familiar with the concept of panspermia, the idea that perhaps life on Earth came from space, the place where all your weather comes from. And organics were found on the meteor, the asteroid samples. So there were some burned portions of it where the asteroid was heated up to over 600 degrees and some other spots where it wasn't. And we see organic compounds on that. This article is from Universe Today. And there's an image of some of the material returned from an asteroid by Hayabusa. Well done. Again, it's on universetoday.com. And we're going to look at a random object today. So let's pick a random number using our quantum random number generator here between 1 and 1031 to coincide with an object at the Neil Gorell Swift-Bat X-ray Observatory. Today's random quantum number is 371. So let's consult this and figure out what 371 is. 371, and there's lots of stuff to study here, folks, is 1A1118-61, a high-mass X-ray binary / neutron star. We'll just refer to it as a massive radio source. And check it out. Here's an interesting feature. We saw a massive X-ray outburst here around 2008. It's otherwise a little bit more consistent than that, but that was a major outburst from 1A1118-61, a catchy name. Here's the 30-day chart. We actually saw some pretty dense emissions from it here over that period. And let's take a look at it on SIMBAD, see if we can give you a visual of 1A1118-61. And there it is on SIMBAD. Let's go to Aladdin Light. You're looking at actually visible light there. Let's bring up the 2MASS to view it in infrared. Oh, that must have been infrared. Okay, anyway. Here it is in red light. And it's a pretty bright object there. How about in blue light? There it is in blue, and that often shows additional features there because of the diffusion of red light versus blue light through the interstellar medium. Here it is on Chandra. And the Chandra X-ray telescope giving us some insight into that. It's a pretty oblong-shaped low-mass X-ray binary / neutron star. Today's random featured object is 1A1118-61. Again, a catchy name. And you can follow your own favorite transients if you like to at the Neil Gorell Swift Bat X-ray Observatory. It stands for Burst Alert Telescope. And if you're interested in, say, I don't know, Sagittarius A star and what it's been doing, just search for SGR space A and you'll find it. There are the transient X-ray outbursts from it. And while we're here, let's take a quick look at Cygnus X3. And if you want to read more about Cygnus X3, aka Deneb, celestial pole star at the other end of the precessional cycle, go to smashomash.com/forum to the Cosmology forum, and you will find an entire thread just about this high-mass X-ray binary, consisting of a thing like a neutron star or perhaps a black hole, or some people even think it's a quark star, orbiting a massive blue supergiant known as Deneb. It's just the brightest intrinsic object visible from our solar system, at least in the Milky Way galaxy, Cygnus X3, high-mass X-ray binary. And there are the current transients from it. And we've seen the scale here expand. You can see this goes all the way up to 0.2, which is well off the historic scale. It would be way up here someplace. So we saw a major burst from it just a couple days ago in X-ray. Cygnus X3. And one more story. How about a wandering supermassive black hole? How do we know? Well, masers can tell us about the motion of a black hole. So the supermassive radio source at the core of galaxies can be moving. And we found one that's moving. It's the one at the core of this galaxy right here. So a maser is kind of like a laser, but it's in microwave frequency instead of visible light. And this galaxy, known as J0437 plus 2456, appears to have a moving supermassive black hole. We'll call it a massive radio source. And it's not clear as to what's causing it to move. Is it a binary supermassive radio source at its core? Or is it still reeling from some sort of a merger, perhaps with an additional supermassive radio source? And I think you'll find this one on multiple science wires. We took the article from SciTech Daily about the possibility of a moving black hole. It's looking like it indeed is moving with respect to the rest of the galaxy's motion. And again, it's not clear as to why it's moving, whether it was a result of some sort of a merger, or if it currently has a similar mass companion. Not exactly sure on that one, but masers help us to understand that. Microwave, it's essentially a microwave version of a laser. So it's photons stimulated by emission of radiation. And that's today's Cosmology segment. Let's move on to additional data.